You are now listening to AB on the Unpopular Opinion Podcast.
I'm tired of sucking on dick.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy AB, and you are now listening to the Unpopular Opinion Sports Podcast. Today, we got a special episode in store for y'all. The Panthers and the Bucs, the Patriots and the Seahawks, the Cowboys and the Falcons. We're going to get into those three games from week 2. Let's go ahead and get into it. Pat, what's up, boy?
What up, what up?
Yeah, man. So let's go ahead and get into this episode. Panthers and the Bucs, man. What did you think from that game?
It showed me that Leonard Fournette definitely needs to be more involved in this offense for Brady to be successful. Mm-hmm. He had a 46-yard run at the end of the game that kind of capped this game off, but he had a bunch of other good runs. He was still averaging 6 yards a carry before that. In order for the Patriots to be successful, Brady's not the great quarterback that he used to be, but he can still win you games. You need that run game.
Yeah, Tom Brady is that cliff is looking like it's coming, because I say Tom Brady is not a top 8 quarterback in the league anymore. Like, he doesn't look the same. He's not, throwing the ball with the same velocity that we see Tom Brady throwing it. And because he has to get the ball out quick, that's very important for him. I agree with you. Leonard Fournette definitely needs to be a focal point. He had 103 yards, 2 tubs. The Panthers, they look good, but Christian McCaffrey injury really hurts them down. I think that they're going to have a tough time in that division. Teddy Bridgewater looked good, but he got to keep the turnovers down. He had 2 turnovers in that game, too.
And the Bucs also play great defense. They held McCaffrey to 59 yards on 18 carries.
Oh, yeah.
Which is pretty good. Mm-hmm. And only 29 yards on 4 receptions.
Yeah, that defense looks very fast. I like the Bucs defense and what they got brewing over there. Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead and talk about the Seahawks and the Patriots, man. That was a big game on a Sunday night. Your team lost. Tell me what you thought about that game.
I am completely comfortable with us losing that game. Having a new quarterback, no preseason, I enjoy the fact that Cam Newton was able to go out there, have fun, have one of the best passing nights of his career.
Oh, yeah.
The 4th best passing game of his career, 3 of which came his rookie year. So since 2011, Cam Newton has not had a game this amazing. Mm-hmm. He showed that he can move the ball with his legs. He shows he can move the ball with his arms. Aside from Gilmore not being able to hold Metcalf and our linebackers not being able to get the job done at all, I feel kind of comfortable with that offense and Cam Newton carrying us to the promised land.
Yeah, a lot of those players, like you mentioned on the defense, chose not to play this year because of COVID. Russell Wilson looked amazing.
Oh, he's an MVP candidate this year.
Man, definitely. I definitely got him as my head MVP pick this year. And Metcalf, like you said, handled Gilmore. Looked like he wants to be considered that top 3 receiver, in the league right now, with how he handled one of the best cornerbacks in the league. Won Defensive Player of the Year last year in Stephon Gilmore. DJ Moore had one of the best catches I ever seen, one of the best plays I ever seen. Russell Wilson taking a hit, throwing it 40, 50 yards down the field. A lot of air on the ball. David Moore, amazing catch, one of the best plays I ever seen in my life.
Mark my words, though, N'Keal Harry and Cam Newton are going to have a great year. N'Keal Harry led the team in targets this game, and I feel like him and Cam are going to have a great camaraderie. Remember, we did use a first-round draft pick on him, first time since Belichick's ever been under our head coaching position.
Yeah, and they gave him a lot of flack for that pick, but it's looking okay right now. 8 catches, 72 yards, and set up for the game-winning touchdown.
And the touchdowns will come. The touchdowns will come for him.
Definitely. Cowboys, Falcons, man. What in the heck happened in this game? What happened? Falcons fans definitely didn't want to be in that stadium that day.
A natural Falcons meltdown. It's just what they do. Their defense is trash every year. Matt Ryan can throw for 500 yards a game, and that defense will find a way to lose it for him. Matt Ryan's not a terrible quarterback, but that defense is atrocious. I'm sick of watching it. If they can't get that defense together, they will never be a good team. The Cowboys outscored them by 200 yards almost and fumbled the ball 3 times in the first quarter. They didn't score until it was less than a minute left in the first quarter.
Yeah,
and we're down 19 at halftime, mind you.
That's all they do is meltdown. That's all the Falcons do. They have an explosive offense. Obviously, they're always taking care of the offense. They try to get Todd Gurley in there to help Matt Ryan with the offense, but what's going on with the defense? You give up 40 points, and you got a special teams that don't know how to do special teams because they don't know how to get the ball instead of just watching it spin in front of them. Like, I don't understand what happened that game.
Like, that was the worst onside kick defense I've ever seen. The ball was in front of 3 separate players, and neither of them jumped on it. That's
was
a
definitely
personal
unique.
issue, and they deserve to lose. Shout out to CeeDee Lamb. He's going to be a great addition to this team. Like I call
balled.
CeeDee Lamb being the best rookie receiver out of this class. Career-wise this year, it's going to happen. CeeDee Lamb showed with that big catch that he had late on that drive to set up the winning field goal for them.
Oh, yeah. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in. That's all we have for today. You can follow us on Instagram down below. You can also support us via Cash App and Patreon. Those links will be below. Come back and check us out next week for the next episode of Unpopular Opinion Sports Podcast. We are in Vibehouse Studios, and we out of here.